let us come together to quietly explore the three matters of life: my matters, their matters, and heaven's matters. The happiness and joy of life, they come from our ability to clearly distinguish these three and to understand their boundaries of responsibility, and then, with a focused heart, to simply take care of my matters, to hand their matters back to them, and to leave heaven's matters to heaven. Who among us can allow themselves to grow still and truly look within? Have I really taken full responsibility for my own life and handled my matters well? Are there times when I project my needs onto someone else? And when they cannot meet those needs, do I blame them, attack them, complain without end, and then see myself as a victim? But in truth, that responsibility, it is mine, because I am the sole director of my own life. Do I, without realizing it, keep writing a story of victimhood and then push my responsibility onto someone else? Through blaming them, do I escape the responsibility that belongs to me? Do I even stand on a moral high ground, repeatedly saying how bad you are, how terrible you are, how much you've made me suffer? But in reality, all of this is my own choice. So let me focus and take care of my matters. Or perhaps, does it happen the other way around? Do I always carry the responsibilities of others? Do I meddle in their matters, taking on the burdens of my mother, my father, my children, and then see myself as a savior? Do I even feel that I'm acting on behalf of heaven, thinking I'm so great, believing that without me, they couldn't survive? How could I abandon them? How could I not care for them? But in truth, this is just me needing to be needed. In reality, I've stepped into their world and taken on their responsibilities. The more I try to bear their burdens, the more I enable them to avoid their own responsibilities. So, let's try to look within and see if I habitually take on the responsibilities of others. Do I always feel that they can't manage without me? Even without their consent, do I step in and do their part for them, only to find myself so very weary? And as a result, perhaps I couldn't do that task well because I've carried too much, handled too many things. In doing so, I've indirectly encouraged, even enabled them to avoid their responsibilities, and this also means they lose the chance to take on their own burdens. A true leader, a truly mature person, is someone who can hold a clear and healthy boundary. They know how to support others, to take on their own responsibilities, to encourage them to do so instead of taking over for them. Because if I do, it only makes them feel smaller, less capable, with no chance to make mistakes, no chance to grow. I thought I was loving them. I thought I was helping them. But in truth, I've only harmed them. And in the end, I'm left wounded, so very tired and hurting deeply. And finally, do I also take on the responsibilities of heaven? Are there times when I complain to the skies? So let's try this, right here in this moment, to let ourselves grow still, to see with clarity that I only need to focus on doing my matters well, to give their matters back to them, and to return heaven's matters to heaven. Let us, in these final moments, quietly feel this clarity, this release